Cougars have the arrow. They will take it. 7 seconds on the clock. They will take it out underneath. Barrett Bone. No, Max Long will inbound. Long into Hunter Marsh. Marsh makes the move. Can't finish. 4 seconds left. Knocked out of bounds. 2.2 on the clock. Long into Burns. Burns decides not to take the shot, and that does it for the first half. 17-10 is the score. Sorry about my audio, guys. I was having trouble getting my headset connected. Finally got it connected. We'll have it. We should be good for the second half. Eight minutes on the clock for halftime. All right, guys, we're back. About ready to start the second half. Sorry about the audio issue in the first half. I should be good to go now. First half was a dominant performance by Hunter Marsh. Cougars successfully got it into Marsh on the low post and really had a heyday down there. Also, number 34 for the Cardinals, Chris Pierce, is in foul trouble. He's got 3 fouls already. So we'll see how that plays out here in the second half. 17-10 the score. Miller inbounds to start the second half. Entered into the low post, swung around to the wing. Shot is short, long, and number 25, Connor Neely, fight for the rebound. Connor gets it, but throws it right to Connor Jordan. Jordan up ahead to Burns. Burns draws the foul, and will go to the line to shoot 2. Burns makes the first. Second one is good. Makes them both. 19-10 the score. Sam Ferguson brings it up court for Miller. Steal by Connor Jordan up ahead to Burns again. And Ferguson goes all the way over top of him. And causes the foul. That was a crazy play. Cougars will inbound it underneath. Right in the middle for Boney. Boney rises up and shoots. Marsh is there to get a hand on it out of bounds, and the Cardinals will take it. Number 5, Hayden Schnake, inbounds it for the Cardinals over to Sam Ferguson to bring it up court. Terrell Hansen, number 21, on that bottom block. They get it to him in the short corner. Back up to the top. Stolen again by Connor. Connor Jordan with 3 steals to open up the second half. Into Burns again. Burns long, gets his own rebound. A lot of hand contact there. Gets underneath to Boney. Boney can't make the first one, gets his own rebound. Another rebound. Goes up again, draws the foul. And Justin Boney will go to the line to shoot 2. First one off the back iron, no good. Early movement by Miller. Boney gets a free throw here. And he makes it anyway. 20-10 the score. Miller moving the ball, trying to find an opening. Cougars in that 3-2 zone. Tried to find a little dribble penetration, dribbled it off someone's foot. Burns on the run and draws the foul on the floor. Cougars will get it underneath. Inbounded to Max Long. Blocked and out of bounds. Cougars will hold possession. Inbound to Hunter Marsh. Gets the good basket. Into the front court for Miller. Connor Jordan deflects it away back to the Cardinals. That's number 11, Hayden Brown. Stolen away again by Jordan, up ahead to Burns. And Burns again gets fouled going up and will shoot 2 more free throws. First one is off the mark. Connor Perry subs in the game for Connor Jordan. Off the back iron, fight for the ball, out of bounds. Cardinals will get it. 3:46 left here in the third quarter. Trenton Pierce inbounding for the Cardinals. Hayden Snake will bring it up. Three-point shot from the top of the key, and it's good for Jacob Pittman. 9-point game. Miller in the press. Cougars break it into the front court. Connor Perry leaves it for Marsh. Pittman with an athletic play deflects it away, and the Cougars have it underneath. Over to Perry on the short corner. Fight for the ball, and the Cardinals come away with it. That's number 30, Mason Neely. Ball swung to the corner. Trap coming, and Burns gets the steal. Drives right into Connor Perry. Perry gets up slowly. Burns drives into the paint. Shot off the mark. Hauled in by Hayden Snake. Into Pierce in the middle of the paint. Basket's no good, and Boney's able to pull it down. Clears it up to Burns. Burns into the front court. Long on the corner. Cougars working around the horn as Marsh is setting up for a low block position. Long from 8 feet, decides to take it, but Marsh is called for 3 seconds in the paint. Barrett Bone and Drew Sawkins subbing in the game. And Coach Burns wants a timeout. Don't have a verification on the scoreboard, but I believe the foul count is 5 for Miller, 0 for College Heights here in this second half. 2:12 left on the third quarter clock. Miller inbounds full court. Passed into the corner baseline, into the middle for Pierce. Goes up a little heavy, and Boney comes down with the rebound. Burns drives, gets fouled on the floor, and the Cougars will get it underneath. That's the 6th team foul for Miller. Next one will be bonus free throws. Boney finds Burns with the floater, gets the roll. 24-13. Back to a double-digit lead. And Miller goes into the corner, into that trap. Three-point shot is good, nothing but net. 8-point game. Hayden Schnake on the three-pointer. Burns brings it up court, deflected away by number 24, Jacob Pittman. And the Cougars have the ball on the sideline. 1:28 left in the third. Boney enters it to Barrett Bone. Cougars running flex. Burns sets it up top. He's got a count going. Gets it to Marsh at the elbow. Marsh from the free throw line. Off the mark. Burns is there for the follow. Can't get it to go. Ball's loose and out of bounds. It will be the Cardinals' ball. Connor Jordan subbing back in for the Cougars. He'll tag Sawkins. Trenton Pierce brings it up for the Cardinals. Into the corner, drive middle, back to the corner for Hayden Schnake. Ball's loose on the floor. Connor Jordan comes back in the game, gets another steal, but gives it back up. Pittman with the tough shot. Boney gets the rebound. And Miller pressing off the rebound. Boney's able to get into the front court, jump stops, and gives it to Burns. Burns over to Barrett Bone, who drives middle. Floater, good. Good basket by Barrett Bone on the floater. 26-16, 10-point lead. 20 seconds left here in the third. Hayden Schnake up into the front court. Pittman on the right wing, all the way across court. Schnake entered into the low post, kicked out to Pittman for three, and he nails it. 7-point game, 3 seconds left here in the third. Burns gets it up to Barrett Bone, who doesn't get it off in time, and that will do it for the third quarter. 3-point shooting is keeping Miller in this game. I believe that's their 4th or 5th three-pointer of the game. 26-19 the score. Each team with 4 timeouts remaining going into the fourth quarter. College Heights will inbound the ball to start the fourth. Send this replay through while we're waiting to start the fourth. Bone drives middle. Nice little floater from inside the free throw line, about 12 foot. Okay, the Cougars will inbound to start the fourth. Good play and basket for the Cougars to open up the quarter. Entered into the elbow. Jordan gets a hand in there to cause some trouble. Shot off the side of the backboard. Marsh has it. Number 25, Connor Neely, fighting for the possession. And I'm not sure what the call is. Okay, they called that on Connor. That was a tough break. I guess they said he got too close. They are in the bonus. Boney was keeping position, pivoting through, and looked like he caught Connor in the lip. Seventh team foul for Miller. Boney makes the first. Back to double-digit lead for the Cougars. Burns gets the offensive board off the free throw, looks in for Marsh. Marsh and Neely. Neely's able to hold his ground. Marsh has to kick it out. Burns will reset up to Bone up top. Over to Jordan on the wing. Burns flashes to the top of the key. Kicks it out to Bone, who has baseline. Goes all the way through. Out to Byrne. Byrne driving baseline. Into Marsh, into the paint. Tied. Oh, travel is the call. I think the baseline ref was going to give a foul, but the trail ref had a traveling. So Miller has the ball into the front court. 4:50 left to play here in the fourth. Entered into the block. Connor Neely turns and shoots. Offensive rebound for the Miller. Hansen puts it back up. Boney rolls over. And jump ball is the call. It is Miller possession. Max Long will sub in the game for Hunter Marsh. Sam Ferguson inbounding for the Cardinals into the corner. Back to Ferguson. Entered into the low post. Connor Jordan with another steal. I believe that's his sixth steal of the game. Back to Barrett Bone. Barrett over to the wing to Boney. Barrett and Connor looking to set up a backdoor. Connor clears. Over to Burns on the wing. Burns drives, gets it deflected away. Back on the ball. Finds Boney underneath. A little too strong. Long comes down with the rebound. Still loose. Neely throws it off of Boney. Boney keeps it in. Up to the top of the key for Bone. Bone drives middle. Leaves it for Long. Long with the floater. And Cougars with a wild possession there for 2 points. Up to a 12-point lead. Miller working the ball around the horn. Shot from the top of the key. It's short. Offensive rebound to the Cardinals. Hayden Brown on the rebound. Gets trapped in the corner. Is able to get it up to Pittman. Ferguson with the ball over to 21, Hansen. Hansen entered in to Connor Neely. Connor gets triple teamed. Is able to get it back out to Hansen. Hansen long on the jumper. And Burns pulls down the rebound. Burns getting pressed in the backcourt. Is able to break the press into the middle of the court. And the Cougars will set up their offense. 3 minutes to play here in the fourth. Burns over to Bone on the left wing. Cross court to Jordan. Jordan enters into Boney and draws the foul underneath. That's number 21, Terrell Hansen. And Boney will be back to the line to shoot bonus free throws. First free throw off the back iron. Miller pulls it down. Hayden Schnake dribbles up court. And the clock didn't start, so we will reset. Amy Breaks in the building, everybody. Clock reset. We're ready to go. Connor Jordan with another steal. All the way up court. Can't get the finish, but Burns is there for the follow. Largest lead of the game for the Cougars, 14 points, 33-19 now the score. Pierce with the ball in the corner. Game has really been affected by Pierce's early foul trouble. And ball knocked out of bounds. The Cardinals will keep possession. Chris Pierce to Ferguson to the top of the key. Schnake takes the three off the front rim. Burns pulls down the rebound. 2:20 left to play here in the fourth. Burns will bring it up to Connor Jordan. Burns finds Sawkins all alone underneath. Can't get the first one to go. Gets his own rebound. Connor Jordan with another steal. And deflected away by Chris Pierce. Cougars will get it underneath. Coach Burns wants a timeout. Let's look back at a few of these plays. Just caught the front end of Jordan's steal there, or the back end of Jordan's steal, and then Burns with the follow. Here Boney fights for possession. Bone drives in, finds Long underneath, along with a nice soft touch. Inbound on the sideline. Cougars come out of the stack, and Miller left Burns all alone. He gets down for the easy bucket. All right, we're back to live action. Connor Perry inbounding. 2 minutes and 2 seconds left here in the game. Down screens, and then screen for the screener. Sawkins gets the shot. Nice floater by Hunter Marsh. Gets the offensive rebound and put back. And the Cougars continue to extend this lead, 16 points now. Schnake hits the three-pointer. Burns is able to break the press into the front court. Ferguson gets the ball, but gets a foul in the process. And we will go back to the line to shoot bonus free throws. 9th team foul for Miller. Again, I don't think College Heights has a foul in the second half. Burns makes the first. Second shot rattles in. 15-point lead. Hayden Schnake comes up into the front court. Burns defending. Into the corner for Pierce. Pierce drives baseline and picks up the foul. Drew Sawkins picks up the foul. Ferguson enters it in. Hayden Schnake sets up for the three. Back to Ferguson in the corner. Launches it high in the air. Pierce is there for the rebound. Draws the foul. Can't finish, but will go to the line to shoot a couple free throws. presence of Chris Pierce down low is a difference maker, and it's hard to say how this game would have been different had Pierce not gotten foul trouble early. Misses the first. Matthew Thompson subbing in the game for Drew Sawkins. Pierce banks the second one in. Cougars into the middle, a lot of contact, no call. Connor Jordan's able to come away with it, enters it into Hunter Marsh, and Hunter's there to finish. Back to their largest lead of the game, 16 points. Pierce gets all the way in, Hunter Marsh with the deflection. And Miller will maintain possession, 1:01 on the clock here in the fourth. Aiden Snake with the ball, decides not to take the three. Over to Ferguson in the corner. Ferguson's long, and Connor Perry's there to bring it down. Leaves it for Burns. Burns flips it up to Jordan to bring it into the front court. Cougars content to run some clock here. Enter it into Hunter Marsh. Hunter with a good post move. Leaves it for Perry. And jump ball is the call. Cougars have the arrow. They will inbound underneath. Inbounded to the corner for Burns, who's being defended closely. Knocked away by number 30, Mason Neely. And the Cougars have the ball on the corner. Matthew Thompson has it underneath, gets position. Ferguson gets the rebound and dribbles up ahead hard. Connor Jordan's there trying to get a triple-double in steals. Burns gets the steal. Burns with the left, a little strong, and Snake pulls it down. Cross court to Ferguson, one more into the corner. That's Trenton Pierce. Back to Ferguson, 3 seconds left in the game. Pierce heaves up a three, and that will do it for the middle school boys A game. Final score, College Heights 39, Miller 20. All right, thanks for tuning in tonight, guys. We'll be back here in about 8 minutes for the start of the middle school boys B game.